Nice, I got 3 outing tickets. Oh boy. So, what's gonna be today's set of quests? Oh boy, it's a Snurp quest. Well, Kung Fu Cleric. Wait a second! I already had... Oh well, that's the kind of stuff that happens in a game like this. Anyway, greetings everyone, it's me, GigaLem's, and welcome to another State of the Channel. I can't spend too long with this AC turned off right now, because if I turn it on, you're going to be picking up or hearing a bunch of noise. Like, a bunch of it. So, what's my status as of right now? Well, we're going to be playing through some Miitopia quests, and getting some things done. I'll tell you this right now, this isn't going to be my final team you see here. I've been trying to 100% this game during my move, and I've been trying to keep everyone in their mid 30s, so that way I can continue to get these quest-only monsters, and I have been able to get the remaining low quest monsters, but mid quest monsters and such, well, that's going to be tricky. Unfortunately, one of my members is sick, and we need to get enough experience to get them. I've also been trying to get enough, like I'm trying to get all the classes for one character up to level 50, because that's what the requirement for it is. So, yeah. We're going to swap out, actually we're going to keep Carol on the team. I had basically everyone change their classes for basically getting certain low-level quests to appear. So let us pick you. We need a cleric on the team. I'm trying to make sure everyone's levels are kept in balance. Their normal classes are already maxed out. And I'm probably going to use a new save file for this. Easy quest. Okay, good. We have at least one quest because I'm going to assume. Yes, that's Magikarp. I'm going to assume the last one's going to be an errand. Yep. So yeah, let's deliver our presents to get some game tickets and such. This should be quick, but the entire video is going to be me playing these quests while giving the situation of what's my current everything right now. Of course, the game sends me the Greenhorn where the demo was, and everyone's just the same as my first impressions video. Fortunately, this video shouldn't take as long as my first impressions video, but I'll be talking about how I'm gonna handle a Miitopia Let's Play. Look at that face. That is the best face ever. It's a delivery from Kana. Blah. What is wrong with me? I'm pretty sure I annoyed some people. Spiders. Okay, Bob likes spiders. I don't know why I'm saying spiders like that. I'm trying to keep a good mood while in the bad situation because believe me, the last month and a half was horrid. I mean, I'm trying to keep myself busy and such. And I have gotten some bright spots, but believe me, let's just say, I had some moments where I just wasn't myself and just felt like I was bereft of hope. But I don't want to make things depressing. Believe me, this was already the worst summer ever, and I've lost the entire summer to this move. And I'll probably go over that within a second video once I am in a more permanent state. So yeah, this dart monkey wants to get ripped. So we're gonna go on Erie Road again. So yeah, let's go to the Erie Road. Now the cleric wears his hat. The reason why most of my characters most of my OCs or clerics don't wear hats is because they're wearing wigs. And quite literally, I don't like some of the hats. I'm glad, but even if they had to wear hats, I can choose the option to have them not wear it. Believe me. But yeah, we're on Erie Road. I still have quite a few mid-tier enemies to get rid of, and I'm hoping we'll get something new. But if in case, like, I go through all my topics, at the very least, I only have to do this particular quest to show off on video. But in case I don't have enough topics or something, well, I'll probably show off the Snurp quest. Do you know what MP stands for? Mutating ponies? No, why would it stand for mutating ponies? You know, magic and stuff. Transformations. Magic points. It stands for magic points. I always love these little interactions. I always like the stage event music for this because of the weird instrumentation that's used for it. Like the weird instrument beat you hear. Problem is that no one has extended or isolated the particular theme, so I can't listen to it by itself. And it's not even in the game's soundtrack, which sucks too. But yeah, for a month and a half, basically my family was having to move from hotel to hotel, and as well as doing that, trying to maintain the well-being of me and my brothers and such. Fortunately, my little sister is in this little program, so she doesn't have to be crammed with my family all the time, especially in such small spaces. And considering certain hotels, we fortunately have the choice of being in only we unfortunately have the choice of only being stuffed in one room. Great. Oh, double no. 2 of my members? I can definitely drive someone crazy if you have to live with certain family members. Okay, that's what happens when someone's clingy. It's like when me is turned evil, but instead of raising resentment and trying to sabotage attacks, it's when me just gets a little too nervous and doesn't want someone to get hurt. Fortunately, it does not raise resentment. Anyway. Darn it, I just got her out of the freaking safe spot. I hate these enemies so much. But either way, I figured... Well, okay then. Hey, Plum, if you're watching this, your freaking, your dart monkey is pulling in his weight. Anyway. Just a little hind kick from Keldeo. But it can definitely drive someone crazy and such, and it really depends on the people you have to be in the hotel with. For the longest time, I didn't even have a proper bed to sleep on. And believe me, having to sleep on floors with only very little padding for a good while hurts. This little setup I have right now, it's not the best looking setup right now. It's much cleaner than my old setup, but on top of that, certain things could be a lot better, such as the way I set up my Nintendo Switch and such. I may have some of my other consoles with me, but I can't set them up due to lack of room. This house is tiny. But on top of that, I had to, for some reason I felt a lot calmer, you may say, because of me having my computer back and such. Alright, Sven, you need to let the others catch up to level 35, so let's let the other princess be in the lead, or in the back. Yes, thanks, phone. Really, I couldn't exactly turn off that notification because I want to stay informed. But on top of having to deal with all that, there were some bright things that did happen and such, I was able to stay with a friend, with a couple of friends of my late brother, for like 3 weeks and a few days. I was able to see the old sites of where I used to live for a long time. I got to check out a lot of things, check out a lot of old sites. Let me just say, considering where my old high school is, I am not going up the hill without some water or something like that, or a hiking stick, because it was such a steep climb. I may have walked down home from high school a lot, but there's no way I want to walk uphill ever again. Ah, thank you. But on top of that, some of my old places definitely are quite a lot walks away, like places that I used to live in and such. And believe me, though, I did remember one time where when I went to a nearby public park, I got to meet a Samoyed and a Pomsky, and oh my gosh, those things are adorable. Samoyeds are adorable, and I wish I could own one. But enough about me gushing over puppies and a woos. Of course, I had to live with my family once again and such, and until we had this temporary house, my family had to use the money to be able to survive and not be living in the park for longer than need be because certain houses weren't ready. Fortunately, the temporary house was finally, obtained, and we didn't have to go to yet another Motel 6 for a while. Believe me when I say this, at the very least, the last hotel we were in, even though it's not made for like four plus adults and such, at the very least it was pleasant compared to where we live. And I'll probably go into more detail when I make a special thank you video in my more permanent residence. I don't know how long I'll be in this particular place, but I'll say this right about now. I'm basically just banking on taking at least a month and a half, and I'm probably going to change the address, shipping address to Bug Fables, to whatever the new place is. But if in case it doesn't, in case it's not ready by then, I'll probably just change it to this place, because I've been wanting to change the address of my Bug Fables limited run copy. But my current issue is I don't know if it's going to be here or there. And, let's just say, through the moments I've been through and trying to find the freaking house, bringing out the kind of the most ugly sides of our family and such, just because we were trying to survive, let me just say, this was kind of the worst summer ever I've been through. Kind of my darkest summer. I've heard of people who've had the worst summers in 2019 and such, and what sucks is that in 2019 I kind of had the best start to any summer because I got to meet my friends there, and I just felt so happy there, and I wish I could do it again. But then again, real world events happen, and that kind of threw a wrench into everything. I hear things healing up. I just hope it heals up enough by 2022 at least. Believe me, I miss my best friends. I just miss them dearly. And at the very least, I had them on Discord, but still, but I'm just glad I had friends to just basically keep me in check, because one really missed me, and I was unable to do certain things. There were certain things I wanted to do and needed to do, but I was unable to do them due to the fact of not having a computer or something. And I just hope that after this nightmare, I don't have to go through something like this or this again. Like, I wouldn't mind packing everything up, but I would want it to be in a way where I'm not forced to. I'm not forced to just be like unable to have any sort of place to live for a while, and just wondering when the heck am I going to be able to do my normal stuff again. It just wasn't fun. It was far from it. But yeah, it just certain things certain things with my family had to give and such, but I mean, like, there was a point where there had to be way more, well, cooperation. God dang it, Naoko. I guess it would be easy to trip if you're wearing stuff that covers your legs. But it's just what I've been through. It was not fun. Far from it. It was not fun at all. And I just hated every second of it. Well, every second that wasn't being down in Salt Lake. But my issue was with being in Salt Lake, my predicament was basically me not having any sort of way of fast travel, so I was only able to walk. Fast travel. I'm using video game terms for real life. What the heck is wrong with me? But yeah, because of my current residence, this place isn't exactly soundproof and such. I mean, there is insulation within the walls, so that way, there's a lot of things not being heard on the other sides and such. But this thing I have right next to me is an AC, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Never mind. Never mind about using the safe spot. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I turn it on, you'd hear that. You would hear all of it. You're already hearing a bit of fan noise. Probably my computer. Computer's hard drive or something. But but in terms of everything else, well, I don't know where I placed the mic last time. Unfortunately, there are some manual features on this thing, but I have to turn it off for a bit so that way my recording isn't as sound heavy. It's always satisfying when righteous anger lands. It's the best when righteous anger lands and it's being used by a me that's currently angry. So yeah. Yes, I use a few Freedom Planet characters as part of my teammates and such. Some of my other final teammates are in the inn right now because I was trying to get these low-level enemies to appear. Believe me, I'm going to tell you about that in a little while. So, because I spent like a good while, like a good 20 minutes on talking about certain brief details about where I've been, because I want to explain as much as I can through a different video. I want to talk about one of my current plans where I am right now. Well, okay, good. You love gold butterfly jelly? Or honey. Actually, let's check on the roulette wheel. One thing I'm trying to use my game tickets for is basically trying to get the best wheel with the rewards I want, because I want to get more outing tickets. But that's besides that. My current plans is that, I don't know when I'd be able to do the Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in... I don't know if I should buckle down and do it in here because I wanted to do it during the summer, or wait until I'm in the new digs, try to get my PlayStation 2 disc motors replaced, or get myself a PlayStation 1, get some converters, and then record it that way. I do have a physical copy of Crash 2. In fact, just recently, I acquired the last game I need for the PlayStation 1 series of games. It's one I already Let's Played already. Crash 1. Yeah, I own physical copies for all the PlayStation 1 Crash games. Can I just say, why is it always whenever you get like physical copies of Crash Team Racing, they're always the first ones to have read problems, no matter how well you take care of it? Ugh. All right, let's see, Metaton. Just a minute there. I am holding Y right now? That's the piece of someone who's left the oven on. Who has a never-ending thirst for fun and games? Me, the one and only Quizmaster. That's who. You have the look of someone who's very perceptive. Do you want to try my quiz? Who is it? Yes, let's play. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, yes. Who is it? I have 3 questions for you. Let's begin. Question 1. That's easy. Who's gone? It's so cursed to see them without their makeup. Oh, I don't think Mila has the one nose. Okay, good. I don't like it when it's like something like this. It's human Camon doesn't exist. She can't hurt you. Human Camon. I need laughs like this at times like that. I already have enough of these. I wish I can trade them for HP bananas because HP bananas go by way too quickly. But I don't know if I'll be able to record Crash 2 here because I want to save Crash 2 for when I'm able to have more time alone and such. And believe me, this is far from an ideal setup, and personally I wanted to wait until I was able to have the new digs and have a more soundproof setup. Oh goodness! Yeah. But aside from that, aside from all of that, well, my other thing I had to worry about was when I wanted to record Miitopia. I said at the end of on the end card that this would probably come after Crash 2, probably changing plans. Changing plans of having Spectre Torment be Let's Play number 9, but if in case a Let's Play like this needs a bit more time to plan out, I may have it be Let's Play number 11, and then just go with Spectre Torment anyway. Either 11 or 10, believe me. But yeah, giant chest, it's probably gonna be money. Yeah, I already have enough. I wish I can get the chest with the game tickets inside of him. Just, but in terms of other plans, let's talk about, say, Lemmings projects. My Mila's projects, I've been feeling a bit more of a drive. I've been wanting to create some more levels and such. Whatever levels I make in is what I do. I've already went into detail on this on the Mila's thread about this, where I am, what's likely I'm going to be doing and such. If I'm able to get more Festival Mila's 2019 updates done, I'll likely will do that. But on top of that, well, Well, it's all up to my inspiration and such. I've been trying to remake levels and do other stuff to try to get my drives flowing and such. I just made like 2 levels recently, and I am hopefully trying to get more stuff done as of recent. And speaking of which, you want to know when this update is being recorded? Freedom Plant's 7th anniversary. I wish I would have had time to make like some sort of update trailer, but I think like set updates should wait for a while. I'll probably think of something as time goes on. Alright, Coco. Oh, you love cake. But yeah, let's see, what's the roulette wheel like? Tempting. I'm waiting for Outing Tickets 3 to be the biggest wedge in the pie. Let's set off. Let's go. And let's continue our little quest. And I'm not even halfway done, so at the very least you'll get to see a Snurp quest. But I'm going to guarantee you this right now, the Snurp quest is not going to guarantee any new enemies for me. And I may have to reset a few times if it gets a rare Snurp. Yep, the monkey's gonna get his face ripped off. You wanna know what's also more impressive? How your dedication to get your face ripped off is more, something. Ah, crap, we have to fight a monkey! Yeah, it's not a new, enemy. That looks cursed! So much for new enemies today. I may need to like swap everyone's classes again, or just bring back old teammates and just have them go through new classes so I can try to get some level 30 enemies or level 30 quests to appear once more. But yeah. It just all depends. It all depends on what my plans are. It all depends on what my plans are, what my inspiration is, and what I end up doing and such. By the way, if you're still looking to get the lizard, I can't remember the name of the meal. It's either lizard ham or lizard chop or something, just something like that. The 2-star is distributed by this particular enemy, but there we go. I still need to get the gold golem to appear. Good job. Yep, my team members definitely are ripped. I mean, Sven's already maxed out in food stats. Yep, roast lizard tail I was thinking of. I didn't get it, but I already have all the foods in the game. I'm just missing like 6 enemies at this point. Alright. See, the way you trained was an honor. It was a tough regimen, but you conquered it. I think you deserve this. A paycheck. Like, what, $72? I have not played Bloons Tower Defense 6. I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to that yet. I used to play Bloons Tower Defense 4 a lot in high school. It was that point where I switched to a better internet browser. Of course someone gets sick after the fact. And of course, it's a wildcat. Why is it that the wildcat gets sick when Freedom Plant turns 7? Ugh. Oh well, at least Sven and his brother is making sure that their bonds stay tight. I don't know what. I think that's one of the pyramid musics. When a character is talking about their fond memories, they play some sort of weird, quiet, sped up version of one of the stage themes. And like, basically you want to pause it and listen to it and see if you can hear it, but yeah. I like speeding it up, look at that. But we're not even done here today, folks. I'm only at my second topic, and we're going to go over the third topic, which is another thing I've been doing to keep myself busy. Anyways, now that we're back to business, because Wildcat is sick, let's bring in Cody, Sven's older brother. He's currently a mage. When I enlisted him, he was a elf. So let's talk to Sabin. I'll probably make him a different character for the Let's Play. Certain characters are not going to be final depending on the Let's Play. I may choose different ones for the Let's Play, and I'm probably going to make a little bit of a recording account for it. Okay, good. It's a quest for food. Metopia and the search for more food. You know what, Plum? I'm gonna put this character in the villa just for you. And because it's Magikarp, I'm gonna put this character in the villa. When you collect 30 friends, you don't really need to recruit more members. You can only have up to 90, and if you collect too many, you can't recruit any more, and you have to say goodbye to a few if you want to recruit some different ones. I'm going to ignore that gold snurp because I already have enough money. I'd be losing money if I just fought against a gold snurp with max cash, and believe me, if I wanted to keep getting the low-level quests to appear, I'm basically having to shuffle everyone's classes around so that way everyone's still low enough level to fight these quests. But whenever you have a snurp quest, like whenever you see Sabin or the Worried Explorer appear, basically you're only going to get low-level quests. Not low-level quests, only snurp quests and such. And there's a very rare chance that you might get a chest with different enemies appearing. But I'm going to say this right now, you're not going to get any new enemies if you've already encountered every single type of snurp. In fact, there's a certain snurp that you're not going to encounter with this, and I'm going to say this right now, it's only in the Tower of Despair. And the Tower of Despair is probably going to be what the Metopia finale is going to be like. Which reminds me, I might as well say this about the Metopia Let's Play on this particular topic. Metopia Let's Play is likely going to be a 3-season Let's Play, where I only go up to a certain point, then put the Let's Play on hiatus and call it a season. Then after another Let's Play or 2 Let's Plays, I return to the series and we continue the Let's Play from there. Then then after a certain point we end the second season, and of course the last season will end with Tower of Despair. And there will probably be a bonus episode showing 100% completion. And by 100% completion, I mean showing off all the jobs, all horse whisperers, all tips that I can give. The only thing I can't really show for proper 100% is all me costumes. Now, I scanned a few of my friends' amiibos to get certain costumes, but I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm not going to have those amiibos for the Let's Play. Unless I somehow get those amiibos when I'm trying to gather stuff for my permanent digs. But hopefully things should be ready by then. But yeah, either this might be Let's Play number 10, and Ape Escape may have to wait until another Let's Play number 13 or something, or this might be Let's Play number 11, or you know, just whenever this Let's Play happens, I'm gonna have my friends with me for the adventure, and I'm gonna be talking as much as I can. Are you tired? A bit. I found this game adorable sometimes because it's the RPG video game equivalent of playing with action figures or dolls as a kid. You're just at the mercy of the game's story and what imagination you can have. Because of the Switch version, you have way more freedom with what your characters look like. As such, I brought all my OCs to life thanks to Plum. I just need to bring some more to life as we're planning, because I'm already trying to plan out me rolls and such. Double Royal Wave, there's that. But this is going to be a relatively quick quest. I noticed that when I was doing the Erie Road quest, I did not get the one pathway, which will take a while. Because believe me, it takes me a few minutes to complete that particular pathway. I'm always going for all pathways clear, but I think for the sake of this particular video, I'll only go through certain pathways like a certain number of necessary times if there's no new events, because certain pathways don't exactly have anything new on certain branches and such. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Get everything you can, like explore as many pathways as you can during these quests, because you want to make sure you can get well enough things, enough pieces of grub, enough treasure chests and such, even if the treasure chests contain enemies. I like how only 2 enemies didn't start dancing. And Cody's like, nope, mega explosion. But aside from that, let's really talk about what I've been doing as of recent. What I've been doing as of recent was basically just trying to play stuff on my backlog, trying to keep myself busy, going on walks and such, and of course, whenever I see something that I want, like whatever video game product that I want, I'll try to get it. I mean, as of recently, I finally own a PlayStation 1 multi-tap. If I can, I'd probably get myself one for the PlayStation 2 in case it's incompatible with certain things. Because I wasn't thinking that the PlayStation 2 multi-tap would be compatible with the PlayStation 1. Believe me, I looked it up and I only could find a few answers, but not very concrete ones. So I just played it safe and got a PlayStation 1 multi-tap, i.e. the boomerang. Didn't cost me that much. I'm always on the lookout for certain things, and I'm always trying to make sure that I don't want to spend way too much. I try to make an effort to not splurge too much, if at all, during this time, and I've always wanted to give myself a little bit of a buffer for a good little while. I'm already having to pay back some things for my friend, and bless his soul, he was one of the things that helped me stay the way I am during this little nightmare. I'm not going to go after that gold snurp right there. I'm only going to go after delicious snurps and such. Because when you have max cash, you can just ignore the gold snurps and rich snurps, and just try to either go for instant level ups and such, or try to get some food that boosts all stats and such. I just wish that you could just buy certain foods or trade MP candies for HP bananas, because there are certain enemies that make you lose your entire stock so fast. I like how 2 of my characters were in a good mood, and I wasn't even using Horse Whispering. Sven's not in the party, and even then, you don't really need to use Horse Whispering with snurps. Oops, not even very rare snurps, because I'll talk about this with very rare snurps. I'll talk about this with very rare snurps and such. Their defense is stupid high, you need those HP you need those hyper sprinkles to be able to actually try to hopefully kill them before they run off. And I swear, the 30% chance, I find it feels like that 30% chance happens way more often than when they attack. It is very hard to get that clean 64 experience. But it doesn't seem like I've encountered a single 6-way path. I think that might. I think the double branching, the path that has 3 pathways at the start, and each one has a fork in the road depending on where you go, is, well, something. Alright, Sven, what did you get at Saka? It's a handkerchief. Those are always useful. Handkerchiefs are always useful. Uh-oh. Is this the breaking point? Yeah, that was the breaking point. Fortunately for me, I have outing tickets, so you guys get to see you guys get to see me make characters forgive one another. Alright, Camon, you need to hug it out with Saka. We know you like your puppy as a best friend, but you gotta not be so jealous. Oh, I've never seen this one. Oh, a candy. Oh, a piece of candy. Lucky you. There we go. I like it when... Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's some of the best parts about outings. When it brings back grub, because it means basically you get some more grub to boost your stats and such. We're almost done with this update. It's not as long as, say, Actually, let's go back to the inn and swap characters, because, let's go back to the inn, swap Sophie for Lilac, because we need to make sure everyone's levels are kept within a certain range, so we can get certain quests to appear and such. But hey, at the very least, you guys get to see me unlock, get some rare stuff and such. I'd set up my Xbox One here, but it's so cramped here. But I've always been checking out nearby stores, seeing what I can get, any sort of game trade-in stores and such. Uh-oh. Are you two alright? Yes. PG. Was that the breaking point? Okay, no, it was not. Well, of course you like jogging with friends, Lilac. You run all the time. It was a trap. And there we are, the green snurps. I think 8 snurps is like the most enemies that can appear within a single battlefield at a single time. Certain enemies can only have like 2 helpful appears. It all depends on the spacing of the enemies. But I've been trying to play certain games. I need to attempt the True Arena because I choked on the very last moment because I didn't know that I was supposed to hit the heart at when all its HP is depleted, and I wasn't sure if I was in range of hitting that heart because my like HP was on the low side and such. And on top of that, I've also been trying to play through what's it, if I can help it. I believe it was Metroid Zero Mission. I still have the game on hand, and I've been playing through that game on easy mode to try to make things a little bit more comfortable as my first Metroid adventure proper. I have sampled Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, but I got lost in it and never picked it up. Hopefully I can get it before the Wii U's eShop goes down. I should probably get Pokemon Crystal before the Wii U's eShop 3DS's eShop goes down because, well, might as well. Okay, good. Wildcat is now back to normal. Nice. Level 91 and level 75. We're almost done with this video. Okay, Cameron wants to go see Sven's older brother. Alright. Let's forge ourselves the perfect weapons. We'll get intimidatingly ripped! Didn't we just have an adventure about getting intimidatingly ripped? I always like speeding it up. It looks so weird. Anyway. We're almost done with this little adventure. We just have two more things to do before calling it a video. I don't have that many timestamps to talk about. I also was playing through a bit of Crash Bandicoot Entrance, since that was one of the Crash games I got recently. And while I am liking what I'm playing, there are certain things that I don't like about the game, and by that I mean the gimmick you see with Run from the Sun, as well as Crash on the little ski board. But I'll probably talk about that more some time from now, because that'll be because it's a Crash retrospective, that'll be a Let's Play at a later point. But with that said, let's finally end this little update video. I'll probably resume Pokemon Shiny hunting as I render this video, because I didn't even get to finish my one thing. But yeah, let's fight some delicious Snurps. Let's do this. And because we're on a lower level quest, we get one bigger Snurp and two small Snurps and two burner Snurps. Just, if this were a high level quest, we'd probably get 3 delicious Snurps instead. And on top of that, you can actually steal from these Snurps. Like, you can use Monster Dinner to get a Snurp Radish, or use Steel Grub, and if it works, you get an additional Snurp Radish. And believe me, you're gonna want to use that Steel Grub with the Cat Job. It's probably my favorite thing with the Cat Job. But yeah, all right. The face. Wait a second. A large weapon! What's-up? Everyone's gonna help, but depending on what happens, well, it's all up to what's my current situation and such. Currently, I've been feeling a little bit better about where I am right now, but I'm still not exactly at a place to rest just yet. But hey, that's what it is. Happy 7th birthday, Freedom Planet, and most importantly, I want to say, if you like what you've seen so far and such, and hope to see more when I return, you can always hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified whenever I actually upload another thing, but you don't have to, you don't want to. You got a lot for me to watch whenever that day happens. I also will leave a link to 3 places you can donate if you so wish. But aside from that, I've been GigaLem. As everyone goes to the inn, I shall bid you guys adieu. Ah, darn it, who got sick now? What? Come on. Game, you ruined a perfectly good time to cut this video.